Why are so many people afraid of being alone? Why do silence, solitude, and empty rooms make people uncomfortable? Most people spend their lives running from loneliness. They fill every moment with noise, social media, relationships, messages, and distractions, not because they are happy, but because they are terrified of being left alone with themselves. But what if being alone is not something to fear? What if solitude is actually where clarity, healing, confidence, and self-discovery begin? Welcome to Book Essence, where we unlock the essence of every book so you get the wisdom without spending weeks reading. Today, we are breaking down a deeply calming, emotionally healing, and powerfully reflective book, The Art of Being Alone by Renuka Gavrani. This book teaches something modern society constantly forgets. Being alone is not the same as being lonely, and learning to enjoy your own company may be one of the most important skills you ever develop. Let us unlock it. Modern culture teaches people that happiness always looks social. More friends, more messages, more relationships, more validation, more attention. And because of this, many people begin believing that being alone means something is wrong with them. But Renuka Gavrani challenges this idea completely. She explains that solitude is not a punishment. It is space. Space to hear your own thoughts, space to understand your emotions, space to reconnect with yourself without the noise of constant outside influence. Many people stay in unhealthy relationships, toxic friendships, and emotionally exhausting environments simply because they fear being alone. But loneliness inside the wrong company is far more painful than peaceful solitude. This is one of the book's most powerful truths. The relationship you have with yourself sets the foundation for every other relationship in your life. If you cannot enjoy your own company, no amount of external attention will ever fully satisfy you. Most people are constantly distracted. Phones, notifications, videos, music, endless scrolling. Why? Because silence forces people to confront themselves, their fears, their insecurities, their regrets, their unresolved emotions. Solitude removes distraction, and that can feel terrifying at first. But Gavrani explains that healing often begins the moment distraction ends, because you cannot truly understand yourself while constantly escaping yourself. This is why many people feel emotionally lost. They know everyone else, but barely know themselves. Being alone gives you the opportunity to observe your inner world honestly. What do you truly want? What drains your energy? What kind of life actually fulfills you? These answers rarely appear in noise. They appear in stillness. The book teaches an incredibly important lesson. Your own company should feel safe, comfortable, peaceful. Most people wait for others to create happiness for them, but emotionally strong people learn how to create peace internally. They enjoy simple moments, reading alone, walking alone, thinking alone, growing alone. This does not mean isolating yourself from the world. It means no longer depending completely on other people for emotional stability. When you learn to enjoy your own presence, something extraordinary happens. Desperation disappears. You stop chasing validation constantly. You stop tolerating disrespect out of fear of abandonment. You stop needing constant attention to feel valuable, because your worth is no longer controlled by external approval. One of the greatest gifts of solitude is clarity. When life becomes noisy, people lose connection to what truly matters. They begin living automatically, following trends, following expectations, following other people's definitions of success. But solitude creates distance from the noise, and distance creates perspective. Many of the world's greatest thinkers, writers, artists, and leaders spent enormous amounts of time alone, not because they hated people, because solitude sharpens awareness. It allows deep thinking. Creativity grows in silence, self-awareness grows in reflection, and emotional maturity grows when you stop avoiding yourself. Gavrani explains that many people have never truly built a healthy relationship with themselves. They criticize themselves constantly, judge themselves harshly, compare themselves endlessly, and then they wonder why they feel emotionally exhausted. Learning to be alone also means learning self-compassion. It means becoming someone who supports yourself internally, instead of constantly attacking yourself mentally. The way you speak to yourself matters, because eventually your inner voice becomes the environment you live inside every day. The final lesson of the book is emotional independence, not emotional coldness, not isolation, independence. The ability to stand peacefully on your own without collapsing emotionally every time someone leaves, rejects, or misunderstands you. This kind of strength changes your life, because people who are comfortable alone make better decisions. They choose relationships from connection, not desperation. They pursue goals from passion, not validation. And they build lives that actually reflect who they are, instead of constantly performing for others. The ability to enjoy solitude is one of the clearest signs of emotional maturity. Let us bring together the greatest lessons from The Art of Being Alone. 1. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. 2. Silence reveals the parts of yourself you have been avoiding. 3. Learning to enjoy your own company creates confidence and emotional stability. 4. Solitude creates clarity, reflection, and self-awareness. 5. Your relationship with yourself shapes every other relationship in your life. And 6. True emotional strength comes from becoming peacefully independent. Renuka Gavrani reminds us of something modern life constantly tries to distract us from. You cannot build a meaningful life while running from yourself. Eventually, you must learn how to sit quietly with your own thoughts, your own emotions, and your own presence without fear. Because sometimes the most important relationship you'll ever build is the one you have with yourself. That's the essence of The Art of Being Alone, and that's what we do here at Book Essence. We take the world's most powerful books and unlock their wisdom, so you can grow wiser, calmer, and more emotionally free. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message today. Every week on Book Essence, a new book, a new lesson, a new chance to grow. Until next time, keep reading, keep growing, and keep unlocking your essence. See you in the next one.